Good evening everyone, thanks for joining us today. I'm Kansa and this is Breaking News. The jail murder case shocked Hong Kong residents whose perpetrator was a taxi driver, Kor-Wan. Kor-Wan succeeded in killing and mutilating 4 victims. Not only that, he also preserved the victims' body parts in jars. Police also found pornographic photos and videos in Kor-Wan's apartment. According to the perpetrator, the murder occurred because of sexual urge.
Kor-Wan, a man born in Malaysia 22 May 1952, a man who was abused by his father as a child so that he found it difficult to socialize as an adult. When he was a teenager, Lam's family moved to Hong Kong. Kor-Wan applied for a job and he became a night shift taxi driver. In the case of the perpetrator's romance, Lam vented his desire by buying pornographic magazines online. He once bought a Polaroid camera to take photos in the woman's restroom. Lam was caught and declared mentally ill and received psychiatric treatment for 3 months before being released and given a fresh start in life.
On February 3, 1982, Lam committed his first murder on his passenger, a female nightclub worker, Chan Fung Lam. Chan Fung Lam always changed his destination, which made Lam annoyed and he strangled Chan Fung Lam to death. The body was hidden under the apartment sofa, while the apartment guard and the perpetrator's family were still asleep. In the morning, the perpetrator took around 500 Hong Kong dollars belonging to the victim to buy an electric saw. With that, the perpetrator perfectly dismembered the victim's body and photographed it with a camera for his personal collection. The victim's genitals, which had been cut off, were put in the jar by the perpetrator. Meanwhile, the remaining body parts of the victim were wrapped in plastic and taken to a taxi to be thrown into the Shing Mun River.
Several days after the incident, the police found a body which was difficult to identify because the body was dismembered. Woman's head found in the river made headlines in South China on February 12, 1982. Workers who built a bridge in Shatin were shocked when they saw a woman's head floating in the Shing Mun River.
It didn't make the perpetrator afraid. The news that spread actually made Kor-Wan plan his next action carefully.
May 19, 1982.
Second victim was a bartender, Chan Wan Kit. The victim was traded and handcuffed for being strangled to death. While trying to escape, the body was hidden again under the sofa and mutilated 24 with a couple in the morning. Kor-Wan recorded his brutal action, named it a race secret. Several weeks later, Liang Xiao-wan, cashier at a shop, became the third victim, was killed in the same way and mutilated by Lam. The perpetrator also recorded his action, which has named the Rain Night Action. What was different about this third victim was that Lam, part of the victims, enticed to taste because he was interested in anthropology.
On July 2nd, th 1983, Lam found a girl passenger, the young Waisam, 17, who had just celebrated graduation with friends at the hotel. The victim was handcuffed and was spoken to be Lam, until finally he was also strangled. The next sequence of action was the same as before until morning arrived. Before being mutilated, the perpetrator tried to have intercourse with the corpse, then mutilated the victim while being recorded and give the name. The fourth action. The genital of the second, third, and fourth victim were preserved in jars and the remaining body part of the 3 victims were thrown away on the same street, Taihang Street.
At the time, there were 4 people who had been reported missing, but the police only found 1 body. 3 missing people were unknown. On August 16, 1982, a photo printing shop manager called the police because he felt strange about an order to wash photos which turned out to show naked women with their breasts cut off. In 2 days, the photo will be picked up, sir, said the manager. 2 days later, police officers immediately questioned a customer, Kor-Wan, shortly after he came to take photos. The photo belongs to my friend, I just entrusted it to him. Soon he will meet me here, said Kor-Wan.
When the man did not show up, the police took Lam to the police station, where Lam finally admitted that he had committed the murder. The police came to the Lam family's apartment to conduct a search. The Lam family was also detained. The police smelled a strong chemical aroma when they entered Lam's room. The police were surprised when they opened the box under Lam's mattress because there were many jars containing pieces of female breasts and genitals. All chemical fluids, surgical tools, pornographic magazine, and pornographic photos and videos were confiscated by the police. After being interrogated again, Lam told about his actions and where he dumped his victims.
On the day of the trial was only attended by male police officers. After Lam was examined by a psychiatrist, Lam was mentally healthy and had no mental defects. Lam admitted he did this because of sexual urge. In the end, the court gave Lam a quite severe sentence, namely death by hanging. But in August 1984, a judge commuted his sentence to life in prison. Until now, Kor-Wan is still in prison. Meanwhile, the victim's family was released because they were not proven to have participated in the murder. That's all the time-sizzling news information. Once again, I'm Kansa, broadcasting information from all over the world toward one united action. Have a great day. See you next time.